Hey, so I know it's been a long time since I uploaded anything, but I wanted to give an update as to the past couple of months. Um, so I dropped my phone in the Chesapeake. Uh, I've had a heartbreak since the last time I uploaded video. Got with a girl. She was real pretty, um, but that didn't end well at all. I had a bout of homelessness. I got a couple of criminal charges. Um, I have to go to trial for those in a month or two. That's not really a big deal. The first charges I've ever had. I'm back living with my mom because thankfully she was willing to take me in. Uh, the homelessness didn't really get to me that much. I was fine being homeless. It was the heartbreak that really convinced me to go back with my mom. I needed a stronger support structure than what I was getting where I was. And now I'm in Baltimore City. I think I said that. I don't know. I've tried recording this video like 4 times now, so I'm like crossing my timelines now. Baltimore City is no joke. Uh, I hope you can't hear that because that's my little brother upstairs, like screaming at the TV. Uh, well, I helped my mom move from Glen Burnie to here, and both houses are huge. The other house was in a very wealthy neighborhood. This house is in a decent neighborhood in Baltimore City, but it's a big house. The front yard is not very big, but the backyard is huge. And there was a lot of work that had to be done because the previous owners didn't really take care of the property that well. There was all sorts of debris and bushes and trees that had to be cut down. They were all dead. Thankfully, in Baltimore City, or at least this part of Baltimore City, you don't need a permit or a license to have a burn barrel going. So we just stuck all the bushes and trees into the burn barrel and had fire. And there's still lots more to be burned. But yeah, that's fun. It's easy to burn shit. This year, my resolution, uh, for those of you who are aware, I have New Year's resolutions that last me the entire year now. My first one was in 2018, and oh yeah, and the penalty is death. If I fail to meet my resolution, I die. Uh, I have to kill myself. Jesus Christ! Stop jumping around. Um, so the first year was 2018, and that was a very vague resolution, but I achieved it. 2018, I taught myself 6 programming languages and enough mathematics to impress any math professor. 2019, my resolution was to find love. And I did, miraculously. This chick came out of nowhere, and that happened, and now it's over. This year, 2020, the new decade, this year, my resolution is to get uh, find the mathematical proof for my unified field theories. I actually have a theory that uh, kind of unifies both quantum physics and astrophysics. And it basically involves reconciling string theory with quantum loop theory, but I don't have the mathematical proof for it yet, which is why I'm working on that. Let's see, what else is there? This house is haunted. Uh, the house that we're living in is haunted. I live on the top floor. I'm on the bottom floor right now. The one night I went up to the top floor and there were footsteps on the roof, like human footsteps on the roof. There's not supposed to be human footsteps 4 floors up. Okay, that's not supposed to be a thing. Um, then my Kindle just started up on its own, and I got chills for no reason, and this really heavy, dense feeling of dread, you know? Of course, and I was waking up with like scratches on my neck and stuff, but all that stuff is over now. I dealt with it. I was like, I did my occulty thing. I was like, hey, fuck off, leave me alone. And since then, I haven't had any trouble. Still feel eyes on me sometimes when I'm out there. This house is 100 years old, and honestly, I think the biggest problem that the spirits had with me was that I'm a white boy. Uh, that's really all it is. Um, but yeah, things are kind of going well for now. Uh, I'm getting glasses again, so I'll be able to see. Although, why the fuck would I want to see? Sight. Losing my sight actually led to some of the greatest things I've ever done. Um, but once I get my sight back, I'm going to get another job out here. And then it's off to court in March. And, well, hopefully I will pass, because there's two charges that I have, but the other guy has one charge, and these are my first charges ever in my life. And he's got another, like at least one other charge involving intoxication in the past 3 years. So I don't think he's going to beat his charge. And he also lied his ass off in order to get a peace order against me. Like, so obvious. I can talk about this part because he lied so obviously. I'm back with my mom right now, as I said. He lied about my mom on the peace order. He said she was afraid of me, and clearly she wasn't, because she took me in as soon as I asked her to. And actually, she didn't take me in as soon as I asked her to because I didn't want to go with her. It took me like 3 weeks to decide to actually go with her. But she offered to take me in as soon as I asked her. So clearly she's not afraid of me. The dude lied so much. He lied about the dog. I spent 4.5 years waking up at 4 in the morning because he would wake up at 4 in the morning, and when he would wake up, the dog would be barking. He said on the peace order, the dog almost never barks. I was like, oh my god, dude. If you have to lie that much, how can you say that you are in the right? If you have to lie that much in order to get what you want, how are you in the right? And of course, he contradicted the official police report, too. How are you going to contradict what the police say in order to get a peace order and then say that you are right? Anyway, uh, things are actually looking up, and I'm going to be working real hard on the mathematics this year. So, thank you for watching. Peace.